Frostdraw, Thundercall, Flamestorm, Gale Breath. Long ago, the 4 attunements played in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Metamancers attacked. Only the Rambler, master of all 4 yaps, could stop them. But when the community needed him most, he got a girlfriend. 100 years have passed and my brother and I discovered the new Rambler, a retard named Dan. And although his rambling skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he saves anyone. But I believe Dan can save the game. For the first year of the game, leading up to verse 2, every attunement had its own unique sort of idea behind it. Gale Breath was known for its incredibly powerful Suffocate status effect as well as its combo potential. Frostdraw was known for having a significantly powerful status effect, and it also had a lot of massive mantras. Thundercall wasn't really known for having many talents or status effects, but it did massive damage, and well, Flame Charm had everything and still does have everything. Bah! Just like your parents, the devs have a favorite too. What happened, essentially though, after verse 2, is those lines started to sort of blur together. The game, I feel, lost a lot of its originality, and a lot of the playstyles lost their sort of feel of uniqueness with the rise of dual attunement, triple attunement builds. With the ability to utilize Shrine of Order, you can now actually go dual attunement. Like previously in verse 1, you could somewhat make it work with a Hero Blade build, you know, like cosplaying as Avatar Aang or something. But with the real strict 320 stat cap, it was really hard to make those builds work. You either had to have no strength or no fortitude or no agility. You had to give up a lot of key talents to make that sort of thing happen. Now, it's easier than ever. In fact, you're rewarded now that they've sort of leaned into it. There's dual attunement cards, dual attunement mantras. By far, that is the meta. That is the go-to playstyle. The dual attunement, tri-attunement sort of metamance. And in hindsight, it really takes away from the game. You know, in the past, everybody wanted oh, I want to use different attunements. I want to be able to use Flame Charm and Ice at the same time. And we finally got it, and it's wow. It feels like none of these attunements have retained their original character. It's just a glob, a conglomerate of, okay, that has good talents and a few decent mantras, so I'll pick that up, Shrine of Order, and then I'll go and jump on my main attunement. Nothing has character anymore. And of course, with a lot of the nerfs, I mean, Frostdraw doesn't have big mantras anymore. Gale's combo potential is pretty shot. Thundercall hasn't really been touched too much. I mean, the damage has been nerfed, but it's still more or less the same as it was, which is its own problem. The point I'm trying to make is the game has almost become ABA. It's been transformed into a more casual experience. No longer do you have that sense of identity I'm a Gale build. It's more I just have a build that also utilizes a few Gale mantras and a talent or two. You know, I'm no longer a Frostdraw mage. I just happen to have a Frostdraw hero sword. But my second attunement for Thunder, or my second attunement for Flame, is where a lot of my utility and status effects are coming from. It's just this mess. It doesn't feel like I'm rewarded for actually mastering an attunement. It doesn't feel like I'm doing something special. I'm just it's like Deepwoken Battleground, man. I'm just picking cards and picking mantras and shit out of a fucking bag and throwing it all together in whatever way makes it worse. Like some Lovecraftian Jenga tower. It's a little sad, man. It's not what I thought the game was gonna be.